Damn it, it's been a whole month since the accident. How hard can it be? Ah, the old pillar trial room. The look on Anton's face when I set this up for him. No way through here. Gotta get to the control room and run this trial. Range of a server or something? Maybe I should grab a portable drive from tech support while I'm here and archive this pin feather data. Not like Dr. Stone's going anywhere. Fun stuff. So they turned this place into a trial observation room, huh? Better than leaving it to rot, I guess. The elevator's up this corridor.
I'm way too busy to go to the trial.
Don't want to get stuck in conversation unless I have to.
My own trials just about traumatized me.
Well, you know, secret lab. They can't just have people walk in.
Sometimes
Must be a server connection. Definitely worth getting the data off this headset. Sorry, Jen, I don't trust this headset. I need to back it up onto a portable drive. There's Nakamura. Perfect.
Oh, hi, Cal. Thought you'd be at the trial party. I wanted you to test the memo headset there.
I know, sorry. Work, right? You know how it is.
Sure, I do.
Oh, so yeah, it was the memo I wanted to ask about, kind of. I need a portable drive to download the headset data.
Okay, well, put in the usual request and I'll assign one tomorrow.
I need it today. Now, in fact.
And you know I can't do that. Security would have my ass.
Come on, you've got 100 other things in there.
And they're all properly assigned, so nobody can remove them from the facility. Look, Cal, I'm sorry things didn't work out, but you can't expect me. I've gotta go. I've been waiting on this call since before lunch. Submit a request. I'll get you a drive first thing.
Shit. Okay, Cal, think. What's plan B? Get Jen out of her office. And how do we do that? No idea, but there's gotta be something around here. Control 5C. With good doctors, trial can wait till I've got that portable drive. Candidate 0963, Ruiz, activity log 302. Really warming to this kid. He doesn't rush into things. So far he's spent 15 minutes just thinking about his strategy. Definitely rooting for him. Oh man, Anton's trial. Feels like years ago.
Candidate 0961 Patel, activity log 305. 961 has restarted for the third time. She clearly comprehends the nature of this task. but is taking a measured approach. This fits with the behavior exhibited thus far in other trials.
Yeah, I remember watching her. She was pretty good. Well, I remember this guy. He bailed on trial 4. Nerve interface expert. Probably planned to put him down in Aug Med with Annabelle. Yeah, she'd cut off her own arm so long as they replaced it with a sweet cyber prosthetic. A file on Dr. Stone. Interesting. Experimented in secret on her own mother. Well, when it's hereditary, what more motivation do you need? Mother died. Oh, and she tried to cover it up, but somebody sold her out. Struck off, convicted, hounded by the press. Tough break, kid. Real tough. Interesting. Experimented in secret on her own mother. Well, when it's hereditary, what more motivation do you need? Mother died. Oh, and she tried to cover it up, but somebody sold her out. Struck off, convicted, hounded by the press. Tough break, kid. Real tough. Can't call Chavez yet. Not before I get this data on a portable drive. Not bad, Dr. Stone, but could do better. I reckon I won't need those. Outbreak. I like this one. I should get this memo data backed up before I start the trial. Jane Marseille, a determined educator. She brought popular science to children and adults alike. Someone tidied the rec room. That makes a change. Nobody ever puts the sugar away, though. Doesn't anybody log off anymore? This place. Sounds like the aircon's pretty fragile, and when it overloads, Jen has to leave her office. Love among the cacti. Bet I can guess who's reading this. Wow, What was that code again? Gotcha. Open sesame. Make 'em find their way with night vision, they said. So many broken bones and missing teeth. Haven't done a medieval version of the banquet in a while. Pity. The great Madeline Stone. The director does love a troubled genius. Abduction plans for Dr. Stone. The old black bag at the front door. Reminds me of the night they grabbed me. Salima's lab. She's completely focused on her multi-spectrum antiseptic project.
Salima, this is Dr. Chavez. I need to know if your antiseptics are at human testing stage yet. My team is suffering daily claw and beak attacks, so they'd be perfect subjects. Call me. Extension 174.
That work's really coming along. No wonder she's hiding from Big Pharma in here. When I get out of here, maybe I'll finally write my book. There's a lot of samples in here.
A-class antiseptic trials, day 47. Promising results, and I believe I am close to a
Elizabeth
breakthrough.
Blackwell,
If Tana hadn't
first
interrupted me
woman
this
to earn a
morning with
medical
her
degree in the
silly
US.
combustion antics, I might have already finished.
Some of Chopra's samples. Don't need that. At least someone puts their samples away properly. Samples for Chopra's work. That's a lot of money. I guess if you're rich enough, you figure you can buy extra life, no matter how unethical the treatment. The director hasn't made a decision yet. Maria's ARM program is set to start from here. Chopra must be working all hours. Even down here, there's always a bigger nerd. Down to the sublevels, huh? Well, no, we wouldn't want that, would we? Wish I could remember more chemistry. Sounds like a great way to get Jen out of her office. Decontam. Smell those chemicals. So, if I overload the aircon somehow... That's Chavez through there, working on the 4th trial. Don't want to disturb her. Nothing useful. Let's see what's on here. Damn straight, Anton, you tell her. So if I run Tanner's experiment in Chopra's lab, that should distract Jen for a while. I just need to find a few ingredients first. No potassium chlorate or sulfuric acid in here. Let's see what we got. So Whitlow needed skin grafts after Tanner's pyro experiments went boom. No wonder he tried to get her kicked out. None of the chemicals I'm looking for. No potassium chlorate or sulfuric acid. I'll take the potassium chlorate, thanks. I still need to get sugar. And sulfuric acid. Sweet, sweet sugar. I still need to get sulfuric acid. Nope, no sulfuric acid. None of the chemicals I'm looking for. Nothing useful. No sulfuric acid. Nothing I need. Darn it. That work's really coming along. No wonder she's hiding from Big Pharma in here. Not what I need. I still need to get sulfuric acid. Nothing I can use for Tanner's experiment. Sulfuric acid. That'll do nicely. Alright, time to turn up the heat. Don't need that. Chemicals for Chopra's antiseptic project. Okay, that's the sugar. And that's the potassium chlorate. So that's the sugar and the potassium chlorate, and the acid goes on the mat. Alright, Maria, let's make some fire. Okay, switch Maria on and let her add the acid. Here we go. Yep, that's burning all right. All done with that. There goes the aircon. Slow down, Cal. Wait until the coast is clear.
Attention. System malfunction. The air conditioning system has suffered overload and ceased operation. Would Jen Nakamura please report to General Maintenance to assist with repairs? Thank you.
Slow down, Cal.
For God's sake, again?
And there goes Nakamura. Okay, with Jen gone, I can get a drive from her office and back up the headset. Sorry, Jen, but I really need that. Now, where does Jen keep the portable drives?
Hey, Jen, it's Anton.
Sorry, Jen, I can't let you properly assign this one. It's got a date with the CDC.
I won't say it, but I know it's because you broke up.
Now, where's the nearest USB dock?
You might lighten up. Just saying.
Nice try, buddy, but no cigar. She's definitely still pissed at me. Okay, now the memo hit. And now, start the data transfer. Let's see. Okay, this could take a while. Come on, come on. Who, me? Just making a backup. No, of course I'm not taking it outside. That'd be against every rule we have. Alright, run the trial, requisition transport, and a one-way ticket to the CDC. Okay, back to the control room and then call Chavez.
Dr. Chavez.
It's Cal. Sorry, I'm a little late. Maintenance are blocking off corridors everywhere. Had to go all the way through experimental physics.
Why didn't you cut through the old pillar trial room? It only adds a couple of minutes.
Oh, really? Well, live and learn. Anyway, I'm here now.
Yes, I can see you. The outbreak session is all prepared. The parameters are identical to when you ran it for Dr. Ruiz. You shouldn't have any trouble. She's waiting for you to summon her through. Please call me when it's done.
Will do. See you later. I reckon I won't need those. Dr. Stone, my apologies for the delay. Your next trial awaits. Dr. Stone, my apologies for the delay. Your next trial awaits.
Are you coming down with a cold, Dr. Chavez? You sound rather hoarse.
Very droll. My colleague is busy preparing something special for you, so I'm going to conduct this one. You can call me Cal.
You're not a doctor?
We're all doctors here, Madeline. Starts to lose its meaning after a while.
Tell me more about that. What's it like working here?
Like nothing you can imagine. Vast resources, almost complete autonomy. Zero regulatory oversight, and all alongside the world's best and brightest mavericks.
That sounds like rather a double-edged sword. What happens if one of you goes rogue?
Everyone must answer that in their own way. We're all on the same path, Madeline, just standing at different points. Now, shall we begin?
Good Lord. Is the chasm really necessary? Was solid ground too expensive?
On the contrary, this facility is literally carved into subterranean rock and costs billions. But we do enjoy a little theater now and again. As you know, due to excessive application of antibiotics in both healthcare and agriculture, treatment-resistant bacteria are increasingly common. In this scenario, one such pathogen has become a global pandemic, causing sickness and death. Luckily, a new treatment has been discovered, and you are in charge of the team using it to contain the outbreak. You must allocate annual assignments to your staff over a period of 5 years. You can either send them to affected regions to reduce the number of infections, or they can conduct research, increasing your ability to reduce infection rates. You can change your mind as often as you like until you pull the action lever. When you do, your choices will be calculated, and the map will update to show the results for that year. Your goal is to keep the death rate below acceptable losses in each region. Failure will end the simulation, and you will have to retry. When you're ready to begin, pull the action lever.
This will send already trained staff to the affected region.
You're out of staff. Use the subtract button to deallocate people so you can move them around.
Thank goodness. An undo button. So if I want to change my mind, I do it here.
In the past year, infection has risen in North America by roughly 30%, in South America by roughly 20%, in Europe by around 10%, in Africa by roughly 10%, in Northern Asia by about 20%, in Southern Asia by roughly 20%, and in Oceania by around 25%. Sorry, Dr. Stone, there's no staff here to reassign. The region with the highest rising infection last year was Europe, which increased by roughly 35%. And the region with the lowest rising infection was Southern Asia, which increased by roughly 10%. You're out of staff. Use the subtract button to deallocate people so you can move them around. The region with the highest rising infection last year was South America, which increased by roughly 35%. And the region with the lowest rising infection was Oceania, which increased by under 5%. Not bad, Dr. Stone. Losses went over acceptable limits, but not until your 4th year on the job. So pull the action lever to reset and see if you can improve on that. As last time. Just pull the lever again to have one more attempt.
Is this part of the trial?
Certainly not. Hang on. There seems to be a failure down in power routing. We're not going anywhere for a while.
What? I can't even go back to that nice, comfy prison cell?
Nope, the doors are on auto lock. Frankly, I'm surprised this tannoy is even still working.
For a place that costs billions of dollars, you don't...
Madeline, listen to me. I just realized the monitors are down too. Right now, nobody else can hear us.
Okay.
What you said earlier about going rogue, that's happening right now. But not in the way you did. It's true your mother consented to the treatment you carried out, right?
Of course she did. What the hell does that have to do with anything?
Look, everyone here knows you got a raw deal. But not everyone asks before they start running experiments.
That's outrageous. And what do you propose to do about it?
Put it this way, if all goes to plan, then by the time you join the Assembly, I'll already be gone. The situation will be under control, but you and I will never meet again.
Hang on. Is this another trial? Are you testing me for, I don't know, loyalty or something?
You and I aren't so different, Madeline. I know what it's like to lose yourself after a failure. What it's like to realize you've unwittingly killed when you thought you were doing good. And to lose the ones you love because they can't face what you've become.
So what advice do you have for me? Should I even take this position?
Only you can decide that. But I think... Okay, Madeline, can you hear me now? Is the tannoy working again?
Yes, Cal. Yes, I can hear you now.
Then let's resume. Pull the action lever and try again. Lasted just as long as last time. Sorry, Madeline.
And I'm beginning to suspect the next time won't be any better either. This is an unwinnable scenario. There just aren't enough resources to beat this thing.
Exactly. And it only took you 3 attempts to figure it out. That's pretty good. This exercise simulates the speed of infection vectors, following global saturation of antibiotic immunity. It demonstrates the impossibility of effective treatment, while medical advances are slowed and hampered by current legal and ethical boundaries. Simply put, the Assembly has the resources and the will to operate beyond those boundaries.
Meaning what? That you're happy to administer untested treatments?
More that we're willing to conduct those tests with less red tape than usual. And you know about that, Madeline. The only question is, how far will you go to succeed?
There's no straight answer to that. It always depends.
Yes, it does. And you may even find your answer changes over time. You can leave now, Madeline. Dr. Chavez will be back shortly.
See you around, Cal.
Never can tell.
No, you certainly can't. Just what am I letting myself in for here?